Hello everyone, welcome back. For today's video, you guys saw the title where I'm gonna show you how I do my foundation routine. In my last video, it was my, I don't know if it was the last video, one of my last videos, I did a soft glam, kind of golden hour kind of makeup using my Big Poppy palette, and I kind of showed you how I did my base makeup, foundation, concealer, powders, and everything, bronzer, highlight, but I didn't really explain it. And in the video, I actually asked you guys if you guys wanted to see how I did it more, like, I guess, in details, but nobody answered, but I'm still gonna do it, so whatever, it's fine. I always go so fast through it. Either I don't show it at all, or I just like fast forward it, and I thought it was a good idea to like just sit down and show you guys what I use, the brushes I use, and yeah. So you guys can see my skin right now. I already moisturized. This is like, just so you guys know, this is as clear as my skin can kind of get. Like, yeah, I'm breaking out a little bit. I think I have one pimple here and I have one here, but as far as my skin, this is how as clear as it gets. But anyways, it's not a skincare video, but whatever. Yeah, so I already moisturized my face. I use my Badescu spray, this one here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start right now. I'm gonna start with my primers. Depending on what I need for my skin, I'll have different primers. Most of the time I use my Hydro Grip primer because right now it's like the winter, so I do get like pretty dry here and here, so usually I use this. And I also have like my oil shine and control, but right now I don't need it because my skin doesn't get that oily, so I'm gonna go with the Hydro Grip. You can always mix it if you want, because this one doesn't necessarily fill in the pores, so you can always use like a splitting primer. Like a good example is my Photo Finish Smashbox. I really like this one. You can mix everything that you put in your face, you can mix it, it's no problem. I use about like a pump and a half on my whole face. You don't need more than that, honestly. I know some people do like 3 pumps. You don't need all that. Yeah, your face is already moisturized, so you don't need all that. So once you rub it in, you can feel like it's a bit tacky right now. That means it's time to put your foundation. Yeah, if you mix, try to put this one last because it's kind of a gripping primer. So you want to make sure that this is like the step before you put your foundation. Yeah. So right now, what I've been loving, I don't always mix my foundation, but most of the time, don't be afraid to mix the foundation. I think it's the best thing ever. If you find one foundation is too matte, you can put like something that has more of a satin finish. If you find it's like not dewy enough, just put something more dewy. If you find it's too dewy, put something more matte. Mix them, it's fine. Also, it gives you like a better coverage and it matches your foundation or your skin even better. But me right now, I've been loving the Matte Poreless Maybelline foundation and the Dream Urban Cover. You guys can barely see the name here. This one, I like both of them. This one has SPF, so it's a plus. Also, the thing is with this one, it's good, but it's not really long lasting if you have oily skin. So that kind of makes it a bit more long lasting. So that's why I mixed the two. So I'm gonna shake it up. I'm not, you really go with whatever you want. I'm not someone who's looking for super full coverage. I don't care if you still see my dark spot on top. I legit just don't care. I'm looking for like a medium, I guess I would say. My foundation doesn't have to be full coverage, but it's really up to you what you want and what you're looking for, honestly. But the foundation that I'm mentioning today, they're really like buildable, so if you find it's not enough, just add some more. Like the thing is with me, I don't care if I have black spots here, just as long as like when you're looking at me like face to face, you don't see any black spots. So if, let's say on my cheeks, I would have some darker spot, I would just build up the foundation even more there, but even then, it's not a big problem for me. So, and this one, I just add like, just a little bit. Especially on my cheeks because these are my problem areas, but I barely add anything. I'm sorry if my brushes are dirty because I did my makeup yesterday, but I use the Real Techniques brush, the Expert Face Brush. I love this brush for foundation. That's why I almost always use this one. And I just pounce on my skin. I pounce first and then I blend. See? So make sure your foundation is really well blended and really sits well on your skin. Honestly, this is like the major part of your foundation routine, because if your foundation doesn't sit well on you, then everything else that you're going to put on top is not going to sit well on you. So if your foundation, feel like your foundation is getting cakey or whatever, remove it, do it again. It's not a problem, honestly. I even think it's better if you do that than just like put more stuff on it and then just get caked up even more. So yeah. So like I was saying, you guys can see if you look at me directly, I have like a dark spot right here, which I don't mind it. It's like actually better than it was. So sometimes what I'll do, I'll add just a little bit more foundation, whichever you're using. So I just go like this. It's not gonna remove it like completely, but it will add a little bit of coverage. You can always put conceal, color correct if you want. I used to do that, but I don't care as much about my dark spots. Just sometimes, yeah, they bother me, like this one, but most of the time, just like, see this one, you can clearly see it. Even these ones here, you can clearly see them, but you know. So next, I'm gonna let my foundation sit for now. I'm gonna go and do my brows. I'm not gonna show you guys how I do my brows. If you want, I'll link one of my routine down below, because I fairly do them the same way as I used to do. I even use the same products, so yeah, you can just go and check it out. Okay guys, so my brows are done. You guys know I go for like a natural brow, just like a bit darker, whatever. So for my concealer, I've been using a new concealer. If you guys been watching some of my last videos, you guys should have known. But now I use the Born This Way by Too Faced concealer. This concealer is it's so good. Like, it's the kind of product like everybody said it's good, but you're always afraid to like buy because it's so expensive. But oh my god, this is so good. The coverage is to die for. It's so good. I'm in the shade Butterscotch if you guys are interested. I find it such a nice highlight color for me. It's like it conceals but also like brightens my face. So yeah, it's a plus. So if you want another alternative, you guys know I used to use my Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Golden Honey. It's really really good too, but since I tried this one, I just go for this one now. Yeah, it's just really really good. It's so good. So I just take it and I put it under my eyes, mostly here, sometimes on my forehead and chin, but most of the time I just don't. So I just go like this and I put it all up here because I want to lift my face. I know you can just put here and then put here, but I don't know, I like it that way. I'm used to that way, so might as well. It's also so creamy and it blends really really well. Usually for here I try to put something that's more my skin color, because I don't want to highlight my mouth, right? So I take the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30. It's pretty much my shade, so I just put here and a little bit here. Then I let it sit for a little bit, not too long. Around my mouth I don't really care, so I can blend now. So just to like take out some of the shadow that I have. If you want, you can always go back with your foundation brush and make sure it's seamless, because now you can kind of see. So yeah. Now I'm gonna start blending. By the way, I used the Expert Concealer brush. I use the Expert Concealer Brush by Real Techniques. I usually use like a dome brush like this one. But I find with this one you get so much more precision. I can actually go like really up there, and it really like lifts my face. If I go all the way up there, it just so like, it's like a blank canvas after. So I just love it. That's why I've been using this. It takes a bit longer to blend, honestly, because it's a smaller brush, so you really have to take your time, but the end result is so good that like it's worth the time. So I just go like this and I pull it up. You can see here, I can go all the way here to my inner corner, side of my nose, and then under my eye. With a bigger brush, I can't do that, but that's why I like this brush so much. And you guys can see how like it's just like smooth. See the difference? You guys see the difference? It's like well highlighted. It's well, has a good coverage, and I don't even look tired anymore. You guys can see I'm pretty much highlighted now. What I do after I take my foundation brush, it still has a bit of product, but it's mostly to blend. You guys can kind of see like I kind of have a line here where you can see like the demarcation between my foundation and my concealer. So I just go and blend, just so there's no like harsh lines. Make sure it's well blended. I just go on the edges, not where, like not in the middle, like really on the edges. You guys can see now it's like seamless already. It just takes, it's just like an extra step. It takes like 5 seconds, but your makeup will look like flawless. So next we're gonna bake. For my baking powder, I'm still using the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I really like this powder. I think it's amazing. If you guys want an alternative, I have the Laura Mercier, which I still love to this day. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's more expensive, but it's really, really good. So I just take it. I'm in the shade Banana again. I didn't say that. And then I use a Real Techniques brush. This one is the setting brush. I didn't even know that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I top up the excess. So what I do usually, I just take a little bit on my brush, just a little bit like this. I'm gonna set it first, and then after, once it's set and pressed, I'm gonna put a little bit more powder, and that's when I bake. So first, don't put too much on your brush, just press the powder wherever you highlighted, wherever you need to set your makeup, wherever you feel like your makeup might break because of your natural oils, or because you're, I don't know, because you know you touch your face a bit more, or you know like you have a crease somewhere that always gets like in the way. This is what setting is for. Just like that. What I'm going to do next, actually take my concealer again, and I'm going to put a little bit on my lids. I'm going to take a big shadow brush, and I'm just going to blend it. Since I'm not putting eyeshadow, I like to do that because my lids are actually a bit darker. So I'm just going to brighten up my eyes, my face a little bit more. It's really up to you if you want to do that step or not. I'm going to set it also with a little bit of powder. And if you want later, you can just do your eyeshadow look. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go with my powder again. And I'm just going to add powder wherever I need to bake. So for me, baking is wherever I get extra oily. So I still go under my eyes because it kind of creases. Sometimes I bake, I'll put powder, and then you can see like the powder just kind of disappears. It's really crazy. That's how oily my skin gets. So I take it, for me it's mostly the center of my face, like here, here, and here. Don't worry if you feel like you might be like looking like a ghost right now. I'm gonna show you after how to make sure there's no flashback, so don't worry. So next I have my bronzer. I use the Bobbi Brown bronzer. I used to use the Fenty. I really like it. I just sometimes I need something that's more bronzy. This one is a bit darker, so that's why I like it a bit more, I guess. The other one is nice. It's really smooth. It's just like it's really natural, I guess. But right now I'm looking for something really bronzy. So I'm just gonna use like a angle brush like this. I have a little bit on my I have a little bit on my brush, and yeah, I'm just gonna go on my angles right now. Don't worry if you get a little bit messy, I'm gonna clean up after, it's no problem. So I concentrate more on my cheeks. That's where I want to be bronzed up more. A little bit on my forehead, just to say that I have bronzer. So it just kind of all blends together. Because if I only have like here, I find it's weird. That's why I put it more so on my forehead and here. So it looks like it all comes together. Yeah, so basically this is my bronzer look. And I put it into my hairline. So again, it looks like it's all together. I usually take a little bit, put it on my nose. I used to like the two lines, sometimes I just put it all over. I don't really care. It's really up to you. As long as like your nose look like your nose is back, I guess. Because after I conceal, I feel like my nose kind of disappears. So I just put a little bit of bronzer. I don't define it. I just put powder on it, and that's it. And then I put a little bit here, just like that, just to have kind of a like a shape, I guess. Some people do lines like this. Me, I just go here. I just put a bit of bronzer just so like my chin kind of, it brings up my chin a bit more. And yeah, and whatever is left I put on my neck. I don't really define it that much because I don't feel like I need it. And that's my bronzer. After I'm done my bronzer, I go back with my powder and I'm gonna carve my cheeks. So wherever you want to cut your cheeks, usually I go wherever my tab is and I just go down like the bottom part here, and I just go down here. It's right here, just like that. And usually if your face is symmetrical, it should like be the same place as the other side, like this. Okay. Just like that. So now we're just gonna let it sit a little bit. Like since it's sitting right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess do my eyes. I'm just gonna add some mascara, lashes. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I did my lashes. Well, added some eyeliner, mascara, I did my lashes. So now what we're gonna do, I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I find this is like the product maybe that changed how my foundation looks the most. This powder is so soft, it's so smooth. I can't stress enough how good this powder is. It's like one of the best powders I ever used. The only problem with this powder is there's no shade. There's like 5 or 6 shades only. It's like crazy that they would do that, but it's good. It's like it's that good that I would still buy it and support it because it's really that good. And I can't open it. So basically it looks like this. It's so smooth and so fine. Like you feel like you have nothing on your skin. Like you're not even adding anything more to your skin. It's that good. So what I do with this powder is whenever I baked, I just take a big fluffy brush like this. I swoop it around, and basically this is what's gonna remove our bake. And also it's gonna make sure that there's no flashback. It doesn't leave like a white cast or anything like that. I don't have a problem with this powder, to be honest. Like it doesn't leave a white cast, but it does add a extra coverage also. And also it whatever like pores you might have, it kind of blurs them even more. I won't say like they disappear, but it blurs them even more. So yeah, that works really, really well. So I just go, and wherever like I need a bit more coverage, I go and I just swipe my brush. I don't put a lot. You don't need a lot, honestly. But even if like it doesn't cake up, even if you put too much, because I use this powder to like maintain my makeup throughout the day, kind of like, you know, when you need like a little fix, you find it a bit oily, I add this powder on top and it never looks cakey, like ever, like never, like she would never. So I just go like this wherever we baked. For my under eyes, usually I just take whatever brush I was using before, I tap off the excess because there's always powder in it, and I remove whatever is left. I guess you can tell, like, remember I told you guys like I get so oily that the powder just kind of sinks in. Yeah, that's what happened. I still have a bit of excess, but it's nothing crazy. But I wouldn't suggest that on anybody. Like, you need to find how long you need to bake for your skin, because I can tell you, oh yeah, bake for like 5 minutes, bake for 10 minutes, bake for half an hour. Like, I don't know. The more you try it, the more you'll know. Me, I can just leave my bake on for like, it doesn't matter. It will never get dry on me unless I have a dry patch. Like, it would never get dry on me. And yeah, then sometimes I go here because I find here like I get like I have a lot of pores, so I go a little bit here, and I go on my forehead also, just like that, and it just blurs your skin. It just looks so fucking good. You guys can see it just looks way better, like way better. This powder is just like so good. If you can find your shade, I think it's worth trying. It's not more than $30 Canadian, so yeah, it's not expensive. Yeah, so next I'm just gonna go ahead and do my blush, highlight, and my lips, whatever is left. But this is basically my foundation routine. This is like, I can just go out like this and I feel like, yes, this is gonna be a good day. Like, my makeup is set, it has a nice coverage, everything looks good, everything looks smooth, and I'm happy. I'm gonna continue doing my makeup in front of you guys. So for my blush, I use my Morphe palette, and I've been really loving the shade MUA. You guys probably know I use it in all my videos, almost. Sometimes I mix it a little bit with golds, it's really nice, or provocative, it's really, really nice too. Sometimes with beat, it has a bit of a shimmer to it, it's really, really nice. But most of the time I use MUA, and I have a blush brush by Real Techniques again, and I can just put like a little bit like this and look like it's crazy. This is how I put my blush. So basically I start like somewhere here and I go all the way to my temples. So I'll go here and blend it here. I won't put much, but I put more than what I would like because blush just tends to disappear. You can see like kind of bringing some color to my face. I put a little bit on my nose also. It kind of adds, you guys can see, it kind of adds some color, and whatever's left I just put wherever, and it just adds like some kind of like color, like a pink tint, like an orangey tint, I guess, and I really like that. This is blush for me. And then for my highlight, you guys know I like to mix, so I'm probably gonna do Master Chrome and Anastasia, the Amrezy highlight. I use whatever fluffy brush I have, I don't really care. I'm gonna start with Master Chrome and just highlight your face. I usually highlight the tip of my nose like this, then I go in the middle of my two eyes like this, just a little bit, and then here I go here on the tip of my cheekbones. I won't put much on my cheeks because for me just my nose highlight is enough lately, but I like a subtle glow on my cheeks. see like just a subtle glow like this. Whatever's left you can put on your brows. So I'm gonna mix them today, and I'm gonna add Amrezy highlight, and I put just a little bit just to like frost it up a little bit. See, like it brings more shine. And again here I put it mostly like on the tip, the highest point. And that's it. So I'm gonna go and do my lip, and I'm gonna come back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. This is how I do my foundation routine. If you guys were curious, yeah, this is how I've been doing it for the past like few months now, and I really love it. My makeup stays really well. I still get oily obviously because I'm an oily mess, but it still stays like really smooth. It doesn't crack or anything like that. It just looks really good. Here I will get oily here and like a little bit here now, but it takes longer before I get oily, which before it, like I would get oily within like the hour or so. I guess it's because of all the powders I'm using. And also, by the way, I don't use setting sprays. You can use setting sprays if you want, but on me, I don't use setting sprays, and my makeup stays flawless. It doesn't crack or anything like that. It stays smooth throughout the day. I don't have to do anything except, like I said, just blot a little bit, put a little bit more powder just to keep the oils at bay, and that's it. And my makeup just looks, it's pretty much like this like all day. It's like crazy. Yeah, I just love this routine now, and this is like I can't do my makeup without doing all those steps. If like I'm not filming, like it can take me about like 15 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes depending on what, like if I do lashes and like the lips and everything, because lashes can take a bit more time, whatever, but 15 to 20 minutes and you're done. Honestly, like it's not long. All the steps are pretty fairly like really easy. You just have to like make sure you really apply them, like, and really make sure you blend really well. That's all I wanted to say. If you guys are interested in seeing something else, just let me some suggestion down below in the comment section, and I'll try to make them. Also, what else did I want to say? Nothing really. Just if you're interested in my videos, just don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And also thank you to everybody who likes, comments. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.